welcome to Rocket League Sinfonian series. I am your host, Randomize, and with me I have Austin from TRP. How you doing, Austin?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I'm excited for tonight because we have two matches coming up. The first match is going to be Ossian's Rage versus OTC. This is going to be an interesting match, especially for someone like Austin here, because it's a Group B side, and it could, in matter, possibly change who Austin might be looking to go up against in the playoffs. So this is pretty interesting for you, but either who, we got some tight gameplay happening very shortly. I could tell all right off the bat. Ossian's Rage has been playing very well. They've been meshing very well, while OTC has also been, you know, they're kind of up and down right now, but I believe OTC has been improving through the season. So I'm pretty excited about this. What do you have to say about these two teams, Austin?
Well, I definitely agree. OTC last week, I'm obliged to say this because they beat TRP. So they're playing great right now. Last week, they were like, that's how they need to play going forward. The week before, they had a few issues. I think it might have been kind of just a rusty feel. But going forward, they play like they did last week. I think they could easily get through Ossian's Rage tonight. So it's exciting to see what they can do going forward.
Yeah, no, I mean, to see that kind of gameplay, you know, OTC taking out Need Boost, that team, that squad that was just so powerful, to see them take on someone like that, and then all of a sudden they were like, we're not worried about it, we can take them on, and they do very well to go up against them. But this is actually a very interesting and important match for Ossian's Rage because of the fact that they can jump Need Boost in the Group B to get in first place, or first seed at least, for Group B. Whether or not what seed they'll actually be overall, I think they're going to be, possibly, if they win this, they would get fourth seed overall, all the teams, if they beat Need Boost. And if we check out the stats here, I did have one error. Ossian's Rage is actually 5-2, not 5-1. Must have pressed the wrong key when I was putting that up. But when we look at these stats, these numbers are relatively close. I mean, right off the bat, when you look down at the shooting percent, they're the same. So, goals per game wise, Ossian's Rage has a little bit more, and they have a little more shots. But OTC matches their goals and their shots, you know. So that's pretty interesting. What do you think these stats could possibly say about these teams?
They're super close, so it's like it's kind of hard to see. Ossian's Rage has a good shot per game advantage. I mean, over the amount of games, it's about half a shot advantage. That's a big advantage over the amount of games we played. So if they can keep pressure on OTC, it could really mess Jared up. And right now, he's the pinnacle of that team. If he has opposing pressure, it could really screw with this game because he's so focused on pressure. So it'll be interesting to see that.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that. And now we have Beard Runner above me, who is joining in with us.
Hello.
Hello. So, Beard, we were just talking about Ossian's Rage and OTC, the first game tonight. What are your feelings about this? What do you expect to see tonight?
Sweet. Let me pull up the stat sheet.
While we do that.
Yeah. I'm excited regardless. I mean,
OTC beat Need Boost. That was one of the most incredible games we saw. They took out the number one seed. So, off that, how do you feel OTC compared to Ossian's Rage? You know, Ossian's Rage is literally tied neck to neck with you guys right now. If they win this game, they take first seed in Group B. Whereas if OTC wins this, they could possibly shift up in the seeds, you know?
Well, both groups have definitely been getting their stuff together. Like, they've both improved so much over the course of this series. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air for me. Both of them, or no, it's really just OTC has Popster Jared, who's a pretty hard carry for them. Whereas Ossian's Rage, they are really good team players. They have almost an equal amount of shots, each of them. Schooler's more involved in the plays. He has more assists than the others in general. But Ossian's Rage definitely plays like a team which could be the kind of clutch thing for this series that we might see pan out for them. So if I had to put my finger on it, I'd say that I like to think that teamwork works out better than any hard carry. That's always been my personal opinion, and teams that pass tend to do better, in my opinion. So unless it's a crazy hard carry, so
yeah. So
my money would be on Ossian's Rage then.
Okay, so
for that reason.
Because he said that, we're going to be transitioning over to predictions, and I'm going to be stepping out. But before I do, make sure to vote OR or OTC. Who you think is going to win tonight? Type it in the chat, and we will see those results in just a bit. And if you like to see your name come up on the stream, you could tweet at PMASGN RLSS and use the hashtag RLSS if you want to see your tweet possibly pop up here on the stream. So don't forget to do that. All right, I'm going to pass it on to you guys. It's all on you to predict, and we'll see what the crowd says too.
Oh, so much pressure.
Right. Thanks.
I hate it when he says it's all on you guys.
It's all on you.
Passes the metaphorical torch off to us.
All right. Well, since you went ahead and kind of gave a synopsis on Ossian's Rage, I'm gonna go opposite of you, and I'm gonna say OTC is gonna get this, and I think that's because Jared kind of stepped back from his. I'd say the week before last, he had a very hard carry. And like I said, you weren't quite here yet, but I think Disney and Liger were having kind of a rusty game. They weren't playing to their full potential. Last week, I really saw a lot of team play out of OTC playing against them. Maybe there really wasn't that much in the stream, and it's hard to say. Playing against them. But if they play like that, I think their teamwork can definitely overpower Ossian's Rage.
If Liger Zero and Dizanot are there to back up Jared, you're right, it's game over at that point.
Yeah.
But if both teams play as I've seen them play thus far in the league, I would still stick with my gut on Ossian's Rage.
Yep, I can definitely see your point of view. But once again, Jared's chapter brother, I got to pick him.
Oh yeah, too. Okay. Well, there's the real story.
There's the real reason. Yeah.
All right. Let's see what you all voted for in Twitch chat. Looks like we had OTC with 71% and OR with 28%. No one's having lots of faith in Beard Runner here lately.
I think 71 plus 28 isn't 100.
If you with the decimals, I'm no quick math genius. That's only 99%.
Yeah.
So yeah, chat is in favor of OTC for this match. So they're kind of feeling what you're feeling, Austin. They're thinking Jared's going to be Jared, and Liger Zero and Dizanot have also been stepping it up lately. So they're looking forward to seeing those guys carry through and really push OTC on through. Honestly, as far as like where the bracket stands and everything, where placements and seeds stand, I won't mind either way. I won't mind if Need Boost is a number 1 seed. I won't mind if we're not a number 1 seed and then we potentially have an easier bracket. That would be great.
Yeah, I don't think it makes too much of a difference at this point. It's about the same. All right.
So it looks like we've got the room open. The match is ready. We just got to wait for everyone aside from Dizanot. Good for him.
Do you think it'll be a full sweep from Ossian's Rage? How do you think it's going to go that way?
No, it's definitely going to be close. These guys, it's like even on the stat sheet, it's so close. I think they're closer than any other two teams in almost every category. So it's going to be close. It's going to be really fun to watch.
All right.
So everyone is loaded in. Here we go. OTC versus Ossian's Rage. And we've got it going to Popster. He's going to boom it from midfield off the back wall, passing it over to OR's goal. Schooler's ready to clear it out of the way. Schooler's taking it in the corner. Popster ready to go against him. It's going to be a lot of back and forth between Popster and Schooler for these big clears. Hitman Rev trying to get it clear, hits it into midfield. Liga Zero pushing it into OR's corner. Schooler's getting rid of it. Popster off the wall to Guy Ladouche. And Diznot's pushing this one off to the side. Schooler and Giladouche are ready for that. Probably should have let Schooler go for it to hit it more forward. But Schooler's going to get to it anyway. He's hitting it into OTC's corner. Unfortunate hit by Giladouche, but it got back to Hitman Rev. Hitman Rev's carrying it all the way across to midfield. Couldn't get that second touch. Loses control of the ball. Popster almost starts hitting it toward his own goal, but gets cleared away by Liger Zero. Popster going for another hit and whiffing. Schooler's going to push this back to OTC's side with another hit off the corner. If he had a teammate there to take advantage of it, might have been a goal for OR, but we're going to see this keep on playing out. We're 1 minute and 15 seconds into this first game. No goals have been scored. Had maybe a couple of close calls, but both teams are playing, like we said, fairly evenly. Stat sheets and all, these guys are super, super close. They have similar play styles now, with almost a goal going in off of the top corner post for OTC, but just barely squeezes out. Giladouche is pushing this in and cleared away. Schooler with a nice pickup from midfield, almost gets it in. Another one off of OTC's backboard. We're getting some Harlem Globetrotter plays out here, but no one to finish off with the last shot. Lots of hits off the backboard, but no finish. This one's going to stay in Ossian's Rage's side. Popster hitting it over to the back wall, pushing it up. It goes all the way up to the back top corner of Ossian's Rage goal. Hitman's going to clear that one away. Back to Ossian's Rage. So much back and forth already this game. I love to see it. I hate one-sided games, and this is anything but that.
Oh, for sure. This is
Austin, what's going to take for any one of these teams to really push through and finally get a goal?
Right now, it seems like Diznot is like hesitating. That's the best way I can say it. He's had a few chances to push up, and with Liger Zero back, and Popster had a really good pass at the beginning here.
Ooh, Popster going for the clutch shot there. Tries to carry it all the way across the backboard. Can't quite get it.
Diznot was super close, and I feel like if he just puts up a little bit more pressure as a third, this could turn into definitely a forward momentum for OTC.
Absolutely. I think it's going to come down to whoever makes the first big mistake. They're playing so closely, so evenly. They just have to wait for a gap in the rotations and the defense. Someone's going to end up with an open net at some point, and it's going to turn into a goal for the other team. Schooler pushing this one off the corner. He's going to try to carry it across the backboard, but Diznot's ready for the clear. Giladouche pushing it back over to OTC's goal. Popster ready for the clear off the backboard. Diznot's going to clear this one up to Popster. Hitman Rev is ready for it. Giladouche clears it from midfield all the way over to OTC's backboard. He's going to center it for Hitman Rev, but Popster gets in the way. There's always a counterpoint to every point in this match so far. Anytime in a normal game it would end up causing an opportunity for a goal, there's always someone there to sandwich the ball. Hitman almost getting a shot off, gets saved by OTC. Diznot in the way of that one. Someone's going to have to get a really fast shot, I think, to get it past this defense. Both teams are playing really well defensively.
I definitely agree. It's hard to see this good defense in every team in this league. They're playing great.
Yeah, not often in this league do you see it get down to the last minute. The scoreboard is still 0-0. We've got 45 seconds left for someone to score a goal and end this in standard time without going into overtime. Hitman Rev's going to hit that over to the corner. Like I said, we need big clears to get it over the offense and push onto their own offense. Giladouche is going to try to make a corner play, but can't keep good enough control of the ball to get it past OTC. Schooler going for the clear, accidentally pops it up for Liger Zero.
Wow, yep.
And there it is. There's the first mistake. It was this failed clear by Schooler, and then you have two team members of Ossian's Rage in the goal, but not quite ready to read that shot. Now it's 1-0 with 15 seconds left. Ossian's Rage needs to put a goal in if they want it to go to overtime. Otherwise, they're going to give this one to OTC. Schooler popping one up over midfield off the side wall. Popster's trying to get in the way, just trying to finish this off. And there it is. He just had to wait for that ball to hit the ground. And that is game one for OTC.
I honestly, I don't know how much Ossian's rage really needs to change in game 2. They just need to, I guess, be more clutch. I don't. They're so close. It was just that one play.
I'll tell you what it is. I think they need to get more solid hits. You see them going up a lot of the time when the ball is coming toward them slowly. They can take some time, wind up a little bit, get some momentum behind it, but instead they kind of jump up, they try to pre-jump it, and then they flip into the ball, and it just kind of rolls the ball away from their goal. It doesn't hit it over the oncoming offense, and it doesn't open up any opportunities for them. It's like Jared's game has crashed, so we're going to have to wait for him to get back into this one, but hopefully it doesn't take him too terribly long. But yeah, OR really needs big clears to push against OTC. I think OTC will leave enough gaps in their defense that will allow OR to push hard, as long as they can get good clears and be ready for those clears.
Right. Oh, it's Popster in here again. It says there's 9. Looks like
Oh, yeah? Wow.
Yeah.
You got that started up real fast. SSDs, folks, they work. All right. It is series point for OR. They're going to have to win this match just to force it into a game 3. Schooler trying to push this one off the corner. You see OR going for a lot of these corner clears when they need to just wait a little longer, delay their hit on the ball.
Wow.
A shot from Hitman Rev off the top post. That one's going to go in. And there's that big clear that they've been needing. Hit it off the sidewall and then got another solid hit. Followed it up. Got a big hit. Popster couldn't even get up for that one.
That was a perfect shot from him and Rev.
Beautiful shot. So OR is ready to show up this game. They're ready to put some pressure on OTC. And Popster's going to squeeze that one out of their corner. He's following it up in the air. Goes all the way over to OR's backboard. Another one off their backboard. But 2 players of OTC are up, and Liger Zero did not want to come up and risk leaving their goal open. Probably a wise decision. Oh!
You don't see that often. Popster goes up for the aerial and misjudges it seems like. Maybe he thought it was going to be the ceiling right here.
Yeah, Schooler thought he was just going for a clear, but that one ended up being a goal just by lack of defense on OTC, unfortunately. And that's going to make it 2-0 for OR in the first 38 seconds of this match. So OR maybe figured out what they were doing wrong. Like I said, they wanted those big clears. They just got one, and OTC already didn't know what to do about it. More of those from OR will make a big difference. Pops are trying to push this one off onto the backboard. Something I've noticed is that when one player will carry a team, they're going to want to be going for more shots and less passes because they're more likely to put the ball in the goal when they're the one shooting. If they're trying to make crazy passes that don't make for really easy shots, it's not going to lend itself to them scoring a lot of goals. Liger Zero putting one up. Bounces right over the top corner of OR's goal. Giladouche popping this one straight up. Popster trying to put it in, and he gets that angle all the way up there. Goes for that nice vertical shot.
Where did all this boost come from? Oh, he floated for a while there. Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, how did he get so much boost?
Really good use of what little boost he had. It's going to tighten the lead for OR a little bit. 2-1 with 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in game 2. OR just needs to play good defense at this point. Keep any more goals from going in. Hopefully keep getting big clears. Might open itself up for another goal for them, but at this point, they just want to hold off and make sure that they secure this second game so that they get a game 3. Pops are trying to get the clear up field. Giladouche gets it. Liger Zero with a bad clear, but someone's there to clear it away for him. Giladouche popping this one out of the corner. Popster pops it up over OR's goal. Schooler not sure how to go for this one. A little bit of team contact on OTC. Some tripping up going on here. And Popster can get these, and he's going to get that one. Not enough defense from OR. Not enough pressure against Popster. As soon as they see him pushing upfield, they got to get in the way of that. And he just caught them off guard with that high hit.
Oh, yeah.
Giladouche could not get up for it. Yeah. And And that'll tie it up at 2 minutes and 45 seconds left on the clock. OTC does not want a game 3. They want to sweep OR. And they are trying to secure that as much as possible. And Popster puts it off the goalpost, ready for Dizanot to get up to it. OR kind of scrambles themselves up here in goal. No one really committed to it quite enough to clear that away. And that's going to put OTC in the lead. And we may see a 2-0 sweep, but there is still half a match left. And OR only needs to put one more goal in. Oh, make that 2 more goals.
Oh, man.
In order to finish this off, just to put it into overtime. OR is going to be needing to work overtime to catch back up.
It seems like Popsters is playing too fast for OR right now.
Oh, yeah. Popster is starting to figure them out. And he knows that his teammates are there to back him up on defense. Right now, I don't think Schooler's lower tier teammates are quite there for him. Because if it goes past Schooler, it generally is going to go past all of them and make a goal for OTC. A nice pass off the corner to Schooler. He can't put it in. There's a member of OTC in his way. Dizanot clearing this one off the wall. He's going to try to follow it, but Hitman Rev's there to pop it back over to OTC's side. A little bit of a double commit here by Giladouche and Hitman Rev. Dizanot's clearing this one toward OR's goal. Hitman Rev, no boost, needs to clear this one away, but Popster's going to hit it into their corner.
Oh, boy.
Get himself another goal. And Popster's starting to feel himself, I think. Now at 1 minute and 43 seconds left for OR to score 3 goals at this point.
This isn't looking too good for OR.
Yeah, any thoughts, Austin, on what OR can do in the next 1 minute and 40 seconds?
Right now, Popster is just, he's popping off is the best way to put it. He's
demo Popster, maybe. That might be their best option.
I guess, probably, honestly.
Yeah. Even on defense, Popster's there on defense and offense right now. It's really impressive.
Oh, wow.
And the passes. Jeez. What a nice touch by Popster here off of this top backboard. Just enough with the back of his car to put it down in front of OR's goal. They were all clustered up, and Liga Zero managed to dunk that one in. And it is not looking good for OR right now.
No, it is not.
4 goals down in game 2 of a best of 3. Looking like they might get swept. Popster looking to clear this one away from his goal. Gets it just over the oncoming offense.
Oh, this could be dangerous.
OR trying to get a shot off, but looks like they might have confused each other. Neither of them had enough boost, but Giladouche is there to clean up, fortunately. There was a lot of shuffling around here. Lots of awkward touches. Popster wasn't ready for that one to come off of their top corner.
Could this be the comeback? 3 goals in a minute? It's possible.
It is very possible. I've seen crazier comebacks. But OR's definitely going to have to keep up this pressure. They were all 3 up, and it just happened to work out for them that OTC couldn't get good enough clear.
Oh, boy.
And they are looking for it. Another one by Schooler. Popster tries to clear that one in the center. Hitman, nice pinch pass off that corner, and Schooler is ready for it. And again, all 3 of them were up. They're playing super risky right now, but it is very rewarding for them at the moment. We'll see if this continues to pay off for them. This one's going up the wall on OR's side. Popster couldn't quite get to that one. Hitman pushing it into OTC's corner. He's going to try to get that pass off, but couldn't make contact. Giladouche pooping this one into the corner.
Oh.
And
they really need to
just trying to clear this one away, and he gets it over both of the defenders.
At this point, they need to kind of
too much space.
Yeah, they need to kind of forget about defense at this point if they want to win. They need to try to play half field and up because they don't have enough time to rotate fully back.
Absolutely. I don't condone ball chasing, but at this point in the game when you're down by 3 with 25 seconds left, sometimes your best option is to just keep control of the ball. Keep it on your team's side, or rather keep it in your team's possession, but go for the hit, you know?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And maybe cross your fingers. say a quick prayer or two. But with 7 seconds left on the clock, it's looking like this is OTC's series. And OR will not take number 1 seed.
Oh,
Popster trying to own goal here at the end. Trying to be cute. Oh, man. So what we thought would be a really close series turned out to be quite a stomp by OTC. And I see what you're saying now about Disnot and Liger Zero really backing up Popster. He was free to just kind of do whatever he wanted. 5 goals, 9 shots. And he had a hand in each of the other 2 goals on his team. I mean, he just took control that game. And, I mean, good on him for it. Ossian's Rage didn't play bad offensively. I mean, every goal they had, almost every goal they had an assist. They just were on their heels the entire game, I think. Popster keeping them on their heels with those big midfield clears, popping it over them. What do you think?
Well, and you mentioned that OR wasn't getting the clears that they really needed to be, and it's because Popster will sit midfield and predict a clear and then just hit it back at him, and that, it screws the rotation completely up when something like that happens.
Oh yeah, that's
and he does it all game long. He continues.
Yeah, I mean, midfield defense is such a huge part of the game. And the fact that Popster was able to do so much midfield defense just on his own is super impressive. So GG to OTC, GG to Popster. I don't know if we're going to get someone in here for an interview. Do we have someone? Austin, do you have anyone?
Well, who do you
here that we'd be able to get?
Last time? Was it Liger last week when we won? Liger was the guy, right?
Yeah, we might. Maybe Jared.
Yeah, we could do Jared. We could do Popster himself. He had a great game, so we could ask him some questions about what was fueling his fire, you know?
Yeah. That's what we call popstering off.
Oh, man.
Just filling airtime, man. Just the bad puns come a flowing.
Oh, no.
When you're trying to buy time on stream. Is this?
Hello?
Could it be Popster himself?
Hello.
Hello. Hello. How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling all right.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely
Just
terrible.
super down.
Rough games
Not
for
having
me.
fun tonight at all. Clearly.
I really didn't play the way I wanted. Just wasn't good enough. I have to do better in playoffs.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, dude, but you all really kind of found your stride there in game 2. Not just you, but like your teammates were even able to back you up, but you certainly had a hand in every single goal that your team had. Did you all just sort of like figure out OR and how you wanted to play around them? Was it an intentional thing?
No, we didn't change anything. We just went into the game super casually. And I think we had the communication going. We didn't break a sweat. We weren't panicking. There were a couple spots where the ball was in front of our net, but we didn't panic. We got it out.
Yeah.
Those booming clears, like you were saying, just getting it over the enemy's head. It was just everything worked out that game, I think.
Yeah, very clearly worked out for you all. Putting lots of goals in and lots of shots on the board too. So great. So where does that put you guys seed wise?
I'm not sure what the seed wise.
Group B.
I'm not sure.
You all would. So
seed
you all
one?
would be seed 1.
Really?
Yeah.
So we jumped from 3 to 1?
I think so. It might be like a 3-way. tie for seed one?
What's the record of all the other teams?
Okay, so OTC.
Hey, I like it.
The most games won. So yeah,
Seed
you
one.
all are technically seed 1. So that's gonna feel good. Yeah.
It does feel good.
Congrats, man. That's
Thank you.
well earned too. You guys have made so much progress
Yeah.
throughout this league. Just playing so much better as a team. I mean, you're still like a heavy offensive player for your team, and you do a lot for your team, but you you guys are playing more like a team now, which is
Yeah.
so awesome to see. We saw it last season too a lot. Everyone just sort of started coming together, kind of figuring each other out. So as far as that goes, do you have anything to say going into the final tournament as the #1 seed of Group B?
Well, it's been a long stretch, but you know, I'm glad we were able to pull it off, and I really want to thank my teammates for sticking through with it. Liger and Dissonant, they're really awesome guys. They're fun to play with. They give lots of support. Just wanted to give them a shout out, and I want to say good luck to tonight's game, Mr. Cats versus S2. Good luck both teams, and good luck to everyone in the playoffs.
Awesome. All right. Well, with that, thank you so much, Popster.
Thank you for having me.
Great games, man. Thanks for coming on here. And I think with that, we might go ahead and move over. I think we've got a little bit of a break.
There we are. Here I am. I'm in the background. You guys can't hear me.
I never know when he's gonna actually pop into this stream.
I try to like give like signals of like I'm coming in, but I'm in your ears the whole time. But yes, congratulations to Popster and the rest of OTC for winning that one. You guys, I believe, are now in 5th seed overall or 4th seed overall. So congratulations to that. That's awesome. So next game will be Mr. Cats versus S2. This is the big game that everyone's waiting for. It was a very hyped up match the first game, and I know it's going to be as hyped as tonight. I'm excited for that. But before that game starts, oh darn, of course, there's got to be another break. But yes, there's going to be a 5-minute break, and then we will be right back with more Rocket League action. So don't go anywhere. We will see you in just momentarily. Don't go anywhere. Don't do it. Don't do it, Johnny.